Hello, everybody. Oh, there we go. I had to turn my gain up. Hello, everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful night. Welcome to this week's episode of the First 15. How are you doing? How are y'all doing? I'm actually really excited tonight. Not only because we're playing 4 games with our fourth game being one that we got from a local game developer. Sweet and Power Sauce, I believe, is what it is. Whiskers, Wizards, and Wands. Not only am I excited about that, I recently got a new microphone stand. The one that I have, the one that I had been fighting for ever since that day. I think I just talked about it recently in one of my other streams. My whole monitor array almost fell off my desk, and I didn't realize, but when that happened, it jacked up my microphone stand. So I got a new one, and this one doesn't get in my way and stuff, and actually allows me to route my cable through it and everything. So it's a little better. It's taken a little getting used to because it doesn't swing the same way as my other one. But I'm excited about this one. What is up, Juzek the Lost? I mean, not a who wander are lost, but I'm glad that you found us here. So, but yeah, so welcome everybody to this week's episode of the First 15. If you are a new viewer like Juzek the Lost, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out and spending your Thursday night with me. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back and hanging out and spending your Thursdays with me as well. I always appreciate it. To those of you that are new and you're wondering what this show is all about, well, it's pretty simple. Basically, every week I sit down with a handful of games, usually 3, but tonight we have 4, and I play those games for just 15 minutes. That's right, just 15 minutes, just the tip, just enough to see how it feels. After I play those potentially lovely games, we ruminate on it, we think about it, we discuss it, and we talk about the things we did like, we talk about the things we didn't like, whether that be the graphics, the audio, the gameplay, the mechanics, whatever the case may be, we discuss it. I am almost stalling for time because my Stream Deck does not want to work right now. There we go. It's up and running. And then after we discuss it, we give it a rating on this beautiful tier list that you see next to me. Ratings as high as 15 hours, please. 1.5 hours for sure. 15 more minutes. 15 minutes was enough, and 15 minutes too long. And you might be asking yourself, well, but this is episode 163. How do you only have 6 games on there? Well, that is because, like every 20 episodes that go by, we start a new season, and that means a new tier list. So we are starting clean. We started clean 2 weeks ago. Maybe tonight will be the first 15 hours, please game for season 9. For all we know, it could also be the first 15 minutes too long. We never know because I've never played these games, and the whole idea of this series is to try them out. So that is what we're going to do. We are going to jump into it here in a second. God, I knew this was going to be a pain. I wonder if I could route that through. Ooh, hold on. Okay, I'm going to do something real fast. Okay, so if I do that, I have this go all the way back there. I could put that there. Ooh, that's actually really nice. I like that. See, okay, weird thing. I don't like whenever my cable to my headset rests on my arm. It makes me want to itch and stuff. I also don't like it whenever it bumps into the microphone for obvious reasons. But I actually just sort of have it resting on there. Hopefully that's not loud or you can even hear that. I mean, I can make you hear it. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could. I was about to say, I swear to God, there's one on this cable somewhere. Okay, I actually just had potentially another brilliant idea. All right. Wait. I just realized there's no music. Man. Professional streamer here, right? Hey, there we go. Get some lovely, lovely music going on in here. My apologies for that. That's a little better. I put a I put a Velcro cable tie around it, so now as it moves on there, it's rubbing against that and not against the plastic of my microphone. Well, at least that was the plan. It's just I gotta get it to stop moving. God damn it. Alright. Hopefully that'll stay in place, and I can always adjust it later. Alright, cool. So, yes, thank you all for joining me tonight as we take our foray into these 4 games, but also just as a reminder for those of you that might be new to the show, every week I do a giveaway here on the stream for a game. If you want to join, it's as simple as going to kelscorner.com, clicking the button that says join the game giveaway. That takes you to my Discord channel, right to the giveaways channel, and you just click the red confetti button at the bottom. This week we are giving away a copy of Atomic Heart. So if you are into the cyborg ladies, action adventure game that is Atomic Heart, and you don't have Xbox Game Pass anymore because they just ridiculously raised the prices and a lot of people are boycotting that by canceling their subscriptions, as I have done, and you don't have access to it anymore and you want to pick up a copy, all you have to do is join the giveaway. We announce the winner after the stream, so if you want to join, there is still plenty of time. But we are going to jump into our first game of the night, the Plucky Squire. Oh yeah, I also should say, so I went through and downloaded a bunch of the new games on, yeah, what's up, Glenn? I downloaded a bunch of the game demos that are for Steam's next, like the Next Fest thing. I have about 21 of them downloaded. So I'm thinking that possibly tomorrow on Friday, or which I close, so it would have to be, you know, in the evening after like 10:30, or Saturday where I am off, but I have Kiva for the day, so I don't. It would probably have to be, you know, I'd probably have to wait until Kaylee gets home, which I, off the top of my head, don't know if she's opening or closing that day, but yeah. So I do want to do some of those games on stream. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna do what I did last time there was a Next Fest and like not play them until you know, like I streamed, because we ended up like not playing 90% of the ones I wanted to try. So I'm probably gonna start playing some of them you know, when I have the opportunity. But like I said, or if I'm probably gonna play a lot off stream, but I want to start going through some of them because a lot of them look a lot of fun. So just wanted to give you guys that heads up. Is this meant to be played with controller? Can I play with controller? Can you see it? No. Oh, because the game's not technically in... It's not technically full screen, it's... We don't need epic. God damn it. Stupid bots. Alright, we're gonna reduce. We're gonna reduce the size. There we go. That's better. All right. Hopefully that's all right for the stream. Finished my jury duty horde today, so I felt I earned soft pretzel and cheese. Hell yeah, buddy. That's awesome. All right. I guess adventure. Oh, less dialogue and gameplay guidance, more dialogue and game. Ooh, you know what? I don't know. I feel like I should always play a game the way that like the developers intended.
Once upon a time, there was a plucky squire named Jot.
Oh.
Jot lived in the land of Mojo, a land of creativity. Mojo was ruled by the gentle queen Chroma. He defended the land from the nefarious sorcerer, Humgrum, which everyone very much appreciated.
Sure.
Good lad. Well done, Racky. Jot was also a writer.
I was wondering if it...
transcribe his many adventures
I was very
into
much wondering if the name was like a play on Jot This Down.
These tales were avidly read by all the people of the land, who found them quite gripping.
So he's a bard. And arguably a sword
Jot
bard.
awoke one fine morning and pluckily leapt from his bed. From afar, he could hear some rather exciting music. He got dressed and went to investigate. Chapter 1. Some serious beeswax.
Okay.
This was the house of the good wizard Moonbeard, Jod's close friend and mentor. "Ah, Jot, my lad," he exclaimed. "I'm on a roll here, traveling to new musical realms. Since you're here, lad, I have a small favor to ask. Wax. I need more wax, lad.
I mean, he would have access to
press
Vicious
more
Mockery.
records, you know. Would you go to Honey Peak and get some wax from Benny B? Pip here will accompany you."
All right. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, up here. I gotta say, the storybook aesthetic is adorable.
Honey Peak.
I love the look. I love the design of the, like, just the art style in general. It's very, like, it's cutesy, but it's not in a way that's like, it almost feels demeaning. I don't know. That's hard for me to describe. Like, games can be cute, but they can be like go a little too far.
Really quite precarious.
I do also like, I don't know if it would like have like a certain style or like what you would call it. I like that art style where the lines don't connect all the time. I don't know how to describe it, but like you see how on this, I don't have a cursor, but like that middle chunk of grass right there, how you can see there's 3 distinct lines that make that up because they don't connect in certain spots. I don't know what that is, but I sort of like that. I like where there's like those little breaks in it, and I don't know why, just always have. So the game is, oh, okay. Is that a honey badger? Oh yeah. Honey badger don't give a fuck. I'm not fighting a honey badger.
The honey badger seemed
Fuck
rather
that.
annoyed.
Honey badgers don't give a fuck. They,
Jot
whoa!
prepared for a dust-up.
What? A dust up. Jesus Christ. Is this Punch Out now? Oh my god, it is! Ow. Ow! I didn't dodge the right way. I was never good at punch out. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I did dodge the right way, just did not enough. So the game went from being like Zelda, even with like the
beast
isometric or the top down, but like also the side scrolling, and then turned into punch out. Hell yeah. We got some wax. Uh-oh. What the fuck? By the way, I apologize if you hear the crinkling in the background. I'm eating crackers because I've got a tummy ache. I should have grabbed some more ginger ale.
Down they fell. Oof. It was time to confer with Moonbeard.
Yes, indubitably. It's Humgrump, all right. Always up to treachery and trickery. Hello.
It was Violet.
Okay.
Violet was a trainee witch with a love of art. And Jock's childhood friend.
Oh, cool. Do I get the choice of playing as her as well? Well, of course, Stacy would think. The moment I saw Violet, I knew that was the reason why Stacy wanted to play this. I got something. Oh, art. Cool. The something swung? Oh, shit. You know what? That is a creative mechanic. That's a cool mechanic. I kind of want to put him backwards. Can I? Or did I already fuck up? The open swung gate. Damn it. Hello. Sword throw badge. Fuck yeah. No good. Might well do that. Sick. Dude, that looks like a little... Looks like a Weedle. A lost glitch bird. Interesting. Sort of forgot to get these. Whoa.
Bother.
A bother indeed.
Chapter 2, Tome Tower. Our heroes hung on to the cliff's edge by their fingernails, when suddenly they were grabbed
Bye.
and hoisted up.
What the fuck?
By whom? By Thrash.
Sick.
Thrash was a mountain troll, and Jot and Violet's childhood friend.
Man, Jot and Violet just know a lot of people. I mean, Jot knows a lot of people.
And so we're very happy to be reunited.
Is he gonna join us? So we have 3 different kinds of bards. You have a musician, an artist, and a writer. Whoa. Fuck. Ow. Don't forget that one bard multi-class monk. Yeah. My god. I got a sword bard. I mean... Oh my god. Bucket. Is that a bowl? Oh, it's a bowl. Ow, you motherfucker. Eh, get him. What is that? Is that a gnome? Oh. Mini beard. Oh my god. Sure. All right. Well, that was the first 15 of the Plucky Squire. What music is playing in the background? Oh my god, I just realized my music isn't playing through the right channel again. That changed last time. What is this thing doing? There it goes. Okay. That was weird. Anyway, so that was the first 15 of the Plucky Squire. It is described on its Steam page. Storybook characters discover a three-dimensional world outside the pages of their book and must jump between 2D and 3D realms to save their friends in this charming action adventure. If you want to pick this up right now, it is $30 on Steam. It was developed by All Possible Futures. I did not get to the 3D part, obviously. I will say, though, from what I played, I enjoyed this. I liked how the game has like different styles in it of gameplay, like the isometric, the side scrolling, the vertical column one was cool. The punch out style fighting, I think it's very interesting what they're going for, and the aesthetic of it being a storybook is also really cool. That's an interesting way to kind of have your level self-contained at a certain size, and be able to tell the story throughout it. I'm looking at some of the video of them in the 3D world. So I'm understanding how the rest of the game would take place. And it looks cool. I mean, once they jump out of the 3D world, it kind of gets that like collectathon aspect almost of a 3D platformer, which looks very cool. There's also kind of a Zelda. What was that one? God, what was that one Zelda game where you could like flatten yourself on the wall? Shit. In between, yes, between worlds. So there's like parts where you can like go onto objects and like move across it. Super Paper Mario had a similar mechanic. Okay, so I never played any of the Paper Mario, not my thing. But this was cool. This was interesting. I really enjoyed this. As for the rating, I don't think I'm gonna give this 15 hours, please, but I will give this 1.5 hours for sure. I would play this again, and put some more time into it. I kind of want to get to the 3D part and see what it has, but I don't think I would finish it. But I think it deserves more than just 15 minutes. I do kind of want to put a little bit of time into this, so that was cute. Okay, so with that, we are moving on to our second game of the night, which is Grapple Dog. It's a more 2D platformer that could shift to 3D instead of an... Oh, okay. Yeah. I never really got into any of the Paper Mario ones, and I know they've had a couple. Ooh. It's a hell of a soundtrack already. Start the timer. Hundreds of years ago, the people of Partage lived in hunger and hardship. One day, the great inventor appeared. Built wonderful devices to help the people. Is that one a toaster? Great evil. Okay. 4 cosmic gadgets where evil could never find them. Search far and wide. Okay. So is that what we're doing? Are we going out to find them? Speaking of toasters, I just bought a new toaster. It's a 4-slice. It's from Amazon. Hello, robot. Jesus Christ, don't shoot me. Okay, calm down. When I hear toaster, I think of the evil toaster. Jesus. Okay, so we got a Wario-style ground pound. And it's also our dash. Alright, so basic platforming. I'm Pablo. We're looking for some kind of treasure. Press can persuade it. I'm not really listening. Yeah, me neither. Okay. Oh, yeah, you don't have hands. Oh, okay, null. Yeah, let's open the chest. Is it the grappling hook that was like the first thing it showed on there? Oh, look at that. It's crazy. It's almost like they should call this game something that involves the grapple hook and him being a dog. I mean, like, dog grapple? That sounds alright. Oh, wait, you know what would be a better name? Grapple Dog. Wonder if the developers considered that idea. Oh, shit. I forgot to start the timer. My bad. Oh, look at that. It was running. I just didn't have it pulled up. Yeah, we're good. Okay. What up, Ms. Roy? Whoa, is he gonna become that robot and become my enemy? Yeah, he gonna be a bad guy. Yep. Okay. Damn. What the f- Oh my god, oh my god! He just summoned Mecha Rayquaza and just, you know, blow up a whole island? Jesus! There's our bunny friend. Yeah, no, very much. It's surprisingly dark. Jesus. Bro, that story took you the whole night to do? Alright. This feels like a Wario style platformer. I said it before, and I really mean it. The music too. The music feels very Wario. Like him rolling into a ball. Granted, the whole grapple thing doesn't make me think of Wario, but it does make me think of Bionic Commando. What up, Goat Man? All right, have you seen a kind of robot? Yeah, sure, there's a bunch of horrible, scary robots. You know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate that sentiment where it's like, hey, evil's a pretty loaded word here. That was great. Okay. Oh, hold on. Damn it. Hell yeah, baby! Oh, shit. No! What's over here? Just so I can, like, go back that other way without worrying about it. Okay, I don't want to go down there yet. Oh my god. Oh, that was it. It was just those two things. Not a waste. Just maybe a little lackluster. Hello, chicken lady. Yeah, what about the purple gem? Research used for the great inventor. Okay, cool. Yep. It feels very Wario. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just want to be very clear. Fuck. Okay, good. I want to be very clear. I do not mean that this game, you know, plays like Wario is a bad thing in any way, shape, or form. I played the shit out of Wario Land growing up. That game was fantastic. God damn it. I was hoping there was like a way to like dash into them. Come on. Oh, damn. It put a little, like, symbol on him, so could I... Ow. I gotta go back. Because I want to go up here. Son of a bitch. Damn, how do I get up there? No, Wario games are very different from Mario games. Mario games are very much like classic platformer, in my opinion. Whereas, oh, this is how you get up here. Whereas Wario games are more about, they're kind of like, in a way, they're like, oh God, this is probably gonna be so wrong. They almost feel like roguelike, no, roguelike's a terrible term to use for that. They're more like Metroidvanias than anything else. Feel a lot slower. Yeah, so that's the big thing about Wario games is you're not just like going to the end of the level as quickly as you can and like, you know, oh, if you collect enough coins then you get like a 1-up or something like that, or you know, and like you got a fire flower, so now you have, you know, the fire powers. It was more like, you know, like with this game where you have the ground pound, where in Wario it's like, okay, you're starting on this one level, and now that you're here you can only get so far until you get the, you know, the extra ground pound later. Like, you're gonna get a ground pound eventually that'll be stronger, that will, oh fuck, that will let you access another area of the, you know, of the level later. So that's why I was saying it's kind of like a Metroidvania in a way, because there are places, fucking hell. There's places in the game that you cannot access, motherfucker. Oh, well, time's up anyway. Like there's places you can't access in Wario until you get a certain power up. And then you have to go back in order, like you'll play through it and you'll get as far as you can. And then that'll unlock the next stage. And so maybe there's like 4 stages and then it'll be a boss. And then once you defeat that boss, you get a power up that you can then go back into those stages and access the areas you couldn't before. And it's like every time that you get a new main thing, you can go back to those levels. Now, I want to be very clear. I'm mainly talking about Wario Land 4. That's the one that I played the shit out of. I cannot speak to the majority of other Wario games. But that was the first 15 of Grapple Dog. There is the link for that. It is $15 right now, and it's described on its Steam page. Jump, swing, and zip your way through colorful worlds and exciting challenges in this unique 2D action platformer. Master the power of the grapple on your adventure and save the world. I really dug this. Like I said, we were talking about the Wario thing. I think there is a very similar feel to it. But I also really like the retro look to it. The pixelated look is really cool. The art style in general was really interesting. And while I obviously skipped through a portion of it, I mean, the story at least seemed kind of cool. So, you really dog this. I did Veer TV. Yeah, this was sick. I really enjoyed this game. This was a lot of fun. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm surprised that I am gonna say this. I'm gonna give this game 15 hours, please. Part of me like almost wanted to just give it 1.5 hours for sure, but this is something that I could just relax and just like play through while I'm watching a movie or something. Like I really enjoyed this, and like I honestly feel like a portion of that was me talking about Wario and like the comparison that I was making it to him. But this was awesome. I really enjoyed this. Yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this, and I want to play more of this. I was kind of bummed that, it was over when it was. So yeah, we just got our first game of season 9 as our 15 hours, please, goes to Grapple Dog, which was developed by Medallion Games. So good job, Medallion. All right, so we are going to move on to our third game of the night, Eastern Exorcist. I'm very curious about this game. All right. Grab a controller. So I will say this. I know, you know what? I would have said this in the past. I talked about games getting, having a little bit more of an affinity for certain games because I could play it on my Flip. Obviously I sold my Flip. That doesn't change the fact that I still do play games on my phone. Because I have Apollo and Moonlight on my phone. So I would play that game like laying in bed. You have a Flip? God damn it, Glenn, I'm not talking about a flip phone. Get into the modern age. Get a smartphone. Jesus. For those that don't know, Glenn has a flip phone. How he survives like that, I cannot tell you. I mean, I think so many people out there in the world, you know, are just glued to their smartphones. I give Glenn all the credit in the world to having there's your flip. I give Glenn all the credit in the world to continuing to this day still have a flip phone and to, you know, manage himself with it. So good for you, buddy. It's not a razor. I know that for a fact. Oh. I was play as a dude. Okay. That's cool to know. All right. Just getting right into it. Whoa. No, it's Jesus Christ. Wow. It's very similar to a game I played, but like... Wait, press X? Oh. I know for a fact I've never played this. Oh, you gotta time it right. Okay. It's like 1, 2, 3 sparkles. Cool. Louis Yachon is getting dark. Whoa. Sunshine. You know what? Ver, I'll give you that. It does sort of look like Samurai Jack. What? Pause? Yeah, I know. I know how to do that. Dispel. Damn it. Oh. That was cool. Wow. God, you know what I could go for right now? Oh, Salt and Sanctuary. You know what? It does sort of remind me of Dead Cells. Yeah, you know what? It looks like a more quote-unquote realistic Dead Cells. You know what I could go for right now? Wendy's chicken tenders. I don't know if you guys have had Wendy's recently. I got like no stamina. But they have chicken tenders. They're fantastic. And they have a sweet chili sauce too, which was really good. I got the sweet chili the other day and the buffalo, and I was not impressed with the buffalo. It was called like super hot and stuff. It was not. It was just buffalo sauce. Oh, okay. I can level up. Oh, God. Okay. Yes. What? I don't have enough nuggets of spirituality. That's hilarious. Well, what can I do? Why does it... Oh. Oh, cool. Okay. Training. I don't feel like I need to. No. What? I didn't want to. Can I leave this? Okay, cool.
师兄，我们是苍生。
我叫小月，家住岐山脚下。
Oh my god.
只因今日家父
I didn't know who was talking for a moment.
所以受伤来寻他。
Well, I'm sorry.
既是如此，那为何被我点破？
荒山野岭，我已弱女子，只恐遇上歹人，所以。
I'm just a pervert.
满口胡
It just sounds like
言。
hentai.
我等此来岐山，你能安然来到此处？
来是只狐妖，有你受死！
Whoa! Did I fucking kill this girl?
且并未加。师兄，
She got fox ears?
消亡残暴。
What are you, the antithesis of every hentai?
师兄还请三。
Sorry, that's
之前的情
awful.
报，这次就放
Why is that where my mind goes? Ah!
我等此行发现消。
Looks back knowingly. Oh my god. Item? Oh. You know, maybe I'll go to Wendy's after I take the trash out. I really want some Wendy's. I don't know what time they're open till, though. I know it's like 1 a.m. or later, but I won't. My stomach has also been bugging me anyway. What am I talking about? Honestly, I think after my stream today, I'm gonna go make some toast. Yeah, some nice butter toast. Whoa. Oh. I was like, wait, am I missing something? No, yeah, just missing the dodge. Jesus. Can't even fucking hit him. I swear to God. Is there a way that I can turn off all these goddamn things? No? Okay. Whoa. It's a snow ape.
没猜
We gotta fight him? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Dispel the monkey. Cool. Interesting. Oh God.
师弟，师弟，师弟，怀州何在？
Jesus Christ. Time's up anyway. All right, so that was the first 15 of Eastern Exorcist, described on its Steam page as a stunning 2D side-scrolling action RPG set in a fantasy Eastern world with the vicious spirits and monsters. Play as a skilled exorcist against chaotic evil to fight your way through the brutal world and experience different stories of joy and sorrow. This was published and developed by Wildfire Game. You can pick this up for $18. I will say the art style was really cool. I liked it. I don't know. It felt like this was going to get really repetitive. Like I already sort of felt like I knew how all the enemies that were presented worked. And well, I get that that is how, 2D side scrolling, adventure game, action games are. There really wasn't any, like a lot that it was really like keeping me up with it. I mean, it like each fight felt very samey almost. So I feel like you'd have to be driven with the story more with this. But at the end of the day, it wasn't bad. I mean, not at all. It was good. Just, I don't know. It was kind of a little boring. And I think because of that, I'm going to give this a 15 minutes was enough. It's great for what it was. Just not really something that is like drawing me into it more. Chaotically evil, neutral evil, and lawful evil. That's great. But it wasn't bad. Yeah, like I said, it was decent for what it was. But that is going to bring us to our fourth game of the night, Whiskers, Wizards, and Wands. Now, I do want to express that I am going to rate this at the 15-minute mark, but from what the developers said when I was talking to them, let me pull some up here real quick. When the developers said that they the demo is about a half hour, I do plan on playing it through, but I am gonna rate it based on like, my 15-minute experience. For those of that are curious, there is the link to their Kickstarter. So this started, I believe, a day or so ago. It has 28 days left. It already hit its goal. They are looking to raise $2,500. And it was fully funded within 6 hours. Through their Kickstarter page, you can also find the demo link as well. So we're going to go ahead and get jumping into this. I am looking forward. I was looking forward to this one. It was one of those things where when I was at the convention a couple weekends ago and I saw this there, I made a comment. There we go. I made a comment to the developer that I would love to play it. Unfortunately, I also wanted to play it for the stream, so I wasn't able to play it there with them. Let me go ahead and get this full screened. All right. Okay, so configure wizard encyclopedia. Okay. All right. I'll change the graphics a little. I really can't. There's really no okay. I'm just gonna turn that down just a hair. All right. Go ahead and start the timer. End piece. This is used. Small handle can hold up to 3 pieces. Interesting. What are these? Charges. Oh, I see. I see. Oh my God. You know what? You know what this reminds me of? Oh God, what was that one game that I played the shit out of? Oh. Fuck me. I can't remember what it was called. No, it's not Noita. It's one where you play a wizard with, like, you can have up to 3 different wands. No, it is not Cubert, but I do understand your perspective on that. Must be ill since you didn't collect your intern. That was this morning completely. Show me around the place. Your intern responsible. Continue. Unfortunately, portal maintenance. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna pause this real fast. I do want to. Magicraft. Yes. Thank you, Veer. Thank you so much. Apparently, it's changed some from the PGX demo. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, good. So we can change our perspective. Oh, yes, because we wouldn't have seen this back there if we had not. What is in here? Okay, nothing. But yes, Magicraft. Yeah, that is what I'm thinking of. Cool. Press shift to dash. Oh, that's good. Ooh, what is that? Charges slowly. What? Why would I want one that charges slowly? Does it change how it looks? Oh, now it's bubbles. Shame I can't put both of those on there. I wonder, does this play well with a controller? I'm gonna double check, see real fast. Okay. So that shoots, that rotates. Okay. You can shoot the activation pedal. Nice. No, I went to dash. That was weird. B wasn't dashing for a moment there. Collect the Phantom Wand segment from the chest. So what's space bar if I'm using a controller? Alright, fuck it. We'll just use the mouse and keyboard. It's totally serviceable. Alright. Phantom projectile. Interesting. That's cool. Yeah, I paused it to start up the controller, so I knew that I did that. The one replay. Yeah, so that was the thing. Like, Magicraft had a very similar system. To where you would get different wand parts. You would get different... Well, they weren't wand parts like this. They were spells. So... Creates an object? Can I not add both? Okay. Oh, interesting. Cool. So what does dark make then? Whoa. What is that? Okay, that's kind of crazy. We're gonna go back with the rock. Dwayne the Rock. Also, I don't think there was a jump. I kept trying to jump with the controller and there wasn't. At least not one that I found. Oh, cool. I guess that really doesn't matter. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, she's getting chased by a ghost. What was that? Just a wreck? Is it wreck? Fuck you, ghost. Paula. Is this like a projectile? A better projectile? Oh, look at that. Whoa! What the fuck is this? How do I swap those? Or is that it? Shoots 2 additional. Travel farther, faster. No, I don't want that. I want that. Okay. So, I want the water, though. I'm very curious. What is going on? Why is that not... Okay. That's weird. What does that do? Project... Oh. You know what? Let's do that, and let's put that up there. Okay. Interesting. Yay. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Design my ones be highly customizable, blah, 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 okay. Bitch, I thought you were dead. What the fuck? Okay, I don't like the zigzag. So we are going to put that onto there. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's considerably better. Oh, it needs to be stone. Oh, tab lets me swap. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Cool. So let me go back to that. I don't care much for that, so we're just going to put that on there. Sweet. Can I try? No. Can I try, please? Absolutely not. Okay, I guess I do need that on there. So we're going to do that. We're going to put that there, and then... No, we don't need... No, I had the wrong one. Oop. Yeah. What's that? Oh, cool. You know what? Actually, I kind of prefer... I probably want that. Yeah, we get 4. Do I need to do this? Oh, yeah, okay. As far as I'm aware, the art is hand-drawn on paper with markers, and the space scene in the back is actually painting. I do believe that that is the case, about the characters at least. Oh, that's like full on healing them. Yeah, bitch, fuck you. Ooh. Hell yeah. Oh, I just got a wand that heals me? That's cool. mean, it does make sense that water would heal me. That's kind of crazy that I can just, you know, spawn hearts. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining at all about that. I think that's kind of nuts. Oh yeah. We got, ooh, circles around Caster. That's interesting. Interesting. All right. All right. Well, that is time. And it is about 10 after 12. So you know what? I am going to call it there for it. But yes, that was the first 15 of Whiskers, Wizards, and Wands. There is the link to its Steam page if you want to check that out. This was developed by Sweet and Power Sauce, published by Wizards of Joy. I mean, arguably for what it was worth, it was a very cute game. I mentioned before, it very much reminded me of Magicraft. And again, thank you, Veer, for reminding me of the name. But the whole idea of like being able to customize the wand to do different things, that is really cool. I think that is an awesome mechanic that should be explored more in games to give a level of versatility and like customization. I think that's always a fun mechanic if you can like play with those elements in some way. As for like the look of the game, I think it was fantastic. We were talking a little bit earlier tonight about Paper Mario games. And this obviously has a similar feel and vibe due to the paper aesthetic. So I think it is really cool what they have going on here. And obviously we didn't get to the end of the demo, but I will finish up the demo in my own time. But I think it's cool for what it is. So I am at this moment gonna give Whiskers, Wizards, and Wands a 15 more minutes. I can't say yet that I would give this a 15 hours, please, or a 1.5 hours for sure. It's definitely absolutely not 15 minutes was enough and 15 minutes too long. No way in hell. But I do want to give this more time. I want to finish up the demo and I want to see more what they have. Obviously, being that this is a demo, we don't have everything to go off of, but what we saw, it does entice me to want to play more. So I am looking forward to that for the future. So thank you again to the developers at the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo who gave me a code for this. That was very kind of you to do. Wait until you've gone through the 15. So here's a few tidbits. Everything in the game is hand-drawn blocks, characters, environment. There's a little movement bug that makes it so dash doesn't always fire off, and the wand customization UI has a quirk with swapping pieces that was messing with you. Sorry about that. No, it's fine, dude. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't realize that you were on the dev team. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming by and hanging out. Yeah, no, I mean, the dash only caught me up in like one part, and that was also whenever I was moving around to the whatchamacallit, the controller, so not a big deal there. As for the pieces, I mean, there was that little quirk at one point, but I mean, it resolved itself, and I think it was fine. Bryson wasn't at the expo. Oh, cool, you do the level design. So yeah, no, I think this was great, man. I think this was absolutely fantastic, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. And I think once it, comes out and I can actually get like a deeper feel for it. I mean, obviously I only got a small taste of it for right now, but absolutely loved what I saw and cannot wait to see more. Definitely will be backing this on the Kickstarter. And just as a reminder for anyone out there who didn't see it earlier, there's a link to the Kickstarter right now. As I mentioned at the beginning, it has already hit its funding goals, so absolutely amazing for that. So jump on that. You got a month to do so. But that is going to bring us to the end of the episode. As a quick recap, tonight we played 4 games: the Plucky Squire, Grapple Dog, Eastern Exorcist, and Whiskers, Wizards and Wands, with Grapple Dog coming in the first one of this season, getting a 15 hours. Please, Plucky Squire grabbing the 1.5 hours for sure. Whiskers, Wizards, and Wands getting 15 more minutes, and Eastern Exorcist 15 minutes was enough. We had a whole list of them. Luckily, nothing landed in the garbage heap. If you want to come back next week and join us here on the first 15, you want to check out the games we're going to be playing then, well, then you can look forward to us playing Jusant, Domekeeper, and Jack Move. Very curious about Domekeeper. I've seen like a clip from that. Obviously have not played it. But I've had that one in my in my library for a while, and the art of it just looks cool there. So if you're curious about those 3 games, come back next Thursday. Check us out for episode 164. And then before we finish up, as always, we have the game giveaway. So tonight we are giving away a copy of Atomic Heart. It was a game that I personally never played it, but it is an action adventure as far as I'm aware. So where are we at? There we go. Game and Atomic Heart. And the winner of Atomic Heart is Glenn. Congratulations, Glenn. I think you will enjoy this one. There is the code. Oh, thank you, Ver. I appreciate the follow. It's very kind of you. So Glenn, you are the winner of Atomic Heart. Congratulations, buddy. And to announce the next game that we are giving away, we're going to be giving away a copy of Cryptmaster. Okay. Now, if you don't remember this, this was a typing game.
You can finally begin your journey into my world. So it seems only right that I should introduce you to your companions. Of course, they've been dead for quite a few centuries, but they should still be up to the task, provided you can jog their memories. This is Joro.
This was a really interesting typing game, and also like an adventure game.
He will be very useful for cracking open the armor of your enemies and guarding against their attacks.
So yeah, if you want to enter for a chance to win a copy of Cryptmaster, then head over to kelscorner.com, or if you're already in the Discord, just go to the giveaways channel, but otherwise go to kelscorner.com, click the button that says join the game giveaway. That'll take you over to the giveaways channel in the Discord. Click the red confetti button at the bottom. It was a goofy, funny game.
He's not much of a
And you sort of have to like learn the character's abilities and stuff of like stab and yell and hit and things like that.
provide a little musical encouragement. Nix the sea witch is a
So,
tricksy
yes, if you are interested in a
on my
goofy, interesting typing game, the Crit Master might be for you. So go ahead and join the giveaway, get in on that, and hopefully you win it if you want it. I already have it, so that's why I'm giving that one away. But that is going to be it for me tonight, folks. I want to thank you all for joining me. Thank you again to Ver from the dev team on Whiskers, Wizards, and Wands. It was very kind of you to stop by and hang out for a bit and give us those little tidbits of the back end of the game. So thank you for that. As I said, next week we're going to be playing Jacint, Domekeeper, and Jack Move. And as I mentioned earlier, I very likely will be doing a stream either tomorrow or Saturday to play some of the new games that are a part of Next Fest. So I have about 21 games right now downloaded, just some, ones that I clicked through a little bit earlier while I was making sure that all these, that these 3 games were downloaded for tonight's stream. So, again, don't know exactly which day and when, but I do have that plan. Any you think you... Yeah, no, it is an awful lot. Anything you... So, right now, here, let me throw this up real fast. Okay, yep, well, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. So the ones that I have in plan right now is Synacross, Cloudheim, Curse Mark, I don't know what this is. Battle Marked. I don't know what that one is, but it's Dungeons and Dragons something. Ember and Blade, Fight Quest. Because he's like fighting a gnome. I want to see that. Force Strike, which looks like a cool martial arts game. A game about feeding a black hole. Probably something I'm just going to play in my own time. Godbreakers, I've actually had my eye on for a little while, so I don't know about that one, but we'll have to see. Hold the Mind, The Last Mage, Lort. The name intrigued me, and the buff archer with a gun also very much intrigued me. Lactala, The Monsters Are Coming, Rock and Road. Maybe those creepy gnomes from there you go. Skate Story, again, also super interested in that. Slots and Daggers, Swap Meet. Don't know what that's gonna be. Tears of Metal, Tower Lords, which is an incremental game, so again, might play that one on my own. Wizards, Cats, and Yap Yap. So Yap Yap is a multiplayer game. It's an online co-op game. So I don't know. Oh, why did that go so big? Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play this by myself. Like, I think this is one of those like multiplayer slop games. So I don't know if I'd be able to play that one by myself, but I do want to try out like a bunch of these and, just trying to go through it. Also, hey, you know what? I want to say something here. Okay. I understand that store on Steam is up here, fine and all. Why did they take away the home button for up here? Why did they put it into here? It took me like 5 minutes to realize where that button was before, because I was like under browse. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. So this is until the 20th. So what that would be until Monday. So I have until Monday to try these games out. But yeah, like I said, I just kind of went down through here and picked a handful of them that I wanted to try. So we'll see what I have time for. I mean, the nice thing is that as long as they're downloaded to my PC, I can play them even after Next Fest is done. Just kind of looking forward to filling up my Steam library. So yeah, that's going to be it for me though, folks. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll either see you tomorrow or Saturday. Come back and join me for that. If not, I'll probably be working on the D&D stuff, you know, still working on the Tavern of Many Faces project that I'm doing. I haven't put time into that since my last stream, unfortunately. Just been very busy. Oh no. Why did they make a new Bubsy game? Oh no. I have no clue. God, it's been a long time since I thought about Bubsy. All right, well, that's gonna do it for me tonight, folks. I want to thank you for hanging out. Enjoy your enjoy your Friday. So have fun. Go make the best of it. I gotta go take the trash out. Go tell your friends and family that you love them. Go spend time with them and let them know that you care. So, bye everyone. Enjoy your Friday.